If you're thinking about cutting your hair at home, but don't know exactly what tools you need, this is the video for you. I'm going to break down all the tools that I use for my self haircuts, some budget friendly options, and exactly where you can purchase them. If you're new here, my name is Dane. I create self haircutting and grooming content here on YouTube. Before we get started, I want to preface this by saying that I'm not a licensed barber. I'm just someone who truly enjoys the craft. About 5 years ago, I started cutting my hair at home. And the advice that I give on this platform is just based on the experience that I've gathered over those 5 years. So let's get into it. So the foundation of every haircut is a pair of clippers. You can't really do much without clippers. When you think of clippers, think of cutting the bulk of your hair, the top part of your hair. Think of fading. Think of doing tapers, things like that. And of course, you can use clippers on your beard as well. So my favorite clipper right now is the JRL Onyx. These retail for about 146, let's say 150 bucks on Amazon right now. They're extremely quiet. They're really comfortable in the hand. It has a 2-speed and they're amazing. Can't go wrong. So my next favorite clipper is the VJR Pros. These are sleeper clippers. I truly believe these are up there with the JRL Onyxes. They get up to 9,000 RPMs. They're extremely comfortable in the hand. They're very quiet, really good battery life. You can't go wrong with these at all. If you want something budget friendly, this is a really good option, and they're almost half the price of what the JRLs are. My next favorite are Suprints. Now, these aren't as comfortable, aren't as quiet. The battery life isn't as good as what the JRLs and the VJRs are, but this is a really good option if you're cutting your hair at home as well. These retail for about 60 bucks on Amazon. Next up are your trimmers. Trimmers are used for lineups and detail work. Think of anything around your edge up, your lineup. Think of anything guideline related. Think of anything beard line related. You're going to need a pair of trimmers. I truly believe trimmers are really what brings your haircut together. And having a good pair of trimmers is essential. Call me old school, but my favorite pair of trimmers are the Andes T Outliners. These retail for about 55 bucks on Amazon. I've had these exact pair of trimmers for well over 10 years. I replaced the blade on them when it needs replacing. I actually just replaced the blade on this with the GTX deep tooth blade, and it's been really good. Replace the blade on these, keep them oiled, keep them lubricated, take care of them, and they'll take care of you. A budget-friendly trimmer that I use often is the Kime 2293. These retail for about $35 on Amazon. I use these around my neck area, around the back of my neck, in places that I think that the Andes T liners are too strong. These are not as abrasive. They're not as strong as the Andes T outliners. I mean, they're not going to compare at all, but these are a really good option if you want something else that's budget friendly. Now, you can always use a hand mirror, but what I truly believe makes the experience of cutting your hair at home a lot easier is a 3-way mirror. It just completely changes the game for you, right? Now, it's going to be awkward. Using a 3-way mirror is very awkward, especially with your left hand or whatever your off hand is. When you're looking at 3 different mirrors or 2 different mirrors trying to coordinate or hold your hand a specific type of way, it's going to be very awkward. But once you figure it out, once you get it, it makes the experience of cutting your hair at home so much easier. The 3-way mirror that I use is called Self Find. It's on Amazon right now for about 37 bucks. Pick one up. All right, some honorable mentions. The first one is a foil shaver. I use a foil shaver to give my fade a little more baldness. I try not to use it on my face or my neck area because my skin is susceptible to razor bumps, but you can certainly use it there as well. But I primarily use it just to give my fades a little more baldness. The second thing is a straight edge razor. I use a straight edge razor specifically around my hairline to give it a little more sharpness. And I use it around the top of my beard line and the top of my mustache, and maybe sometimes my eyebrows. But that's really it. Again, my skin is susceptible to razor bumps, so I have to be very careful where I use these specific things. Be careful with a straight edge razor. It takes a little bit of practice. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get it down, it really takes your haircuts to the next level. And then the last thing is brushes and combs. So no matter what hair texture you have, no matter what kind of haircut you're doing, you're going to always want some brushes and combs on hand just to make sure you keep the hair in line, keep the hair even. And that's it. I hope this helps. And again, I'm not a barber. This is just what's worked for me over the last 5 to 6 years of me cutting my hair at home. I'll link everything below so you guys can just click it and purchase it. And until next time, take care.